because I was going to. I couldn't talk about it on stage until I told him. So I went to a football match, soccer football match, and for the team I support, Crystal Palace in South London, and he had 2 season tickets. He gets 2 season tickets, so either me or my brother can go and sit with him. And so I went along with him, and I thought, well, I'm with him now, so I can tell him. But then it was a football match, so I couldn't tell him in case we lost. I thought if we lost the football match, and I'm a transvestite, what a crap day that was. So then we were leaving, and I think it was a draw, so it was okay. So 1-1 coming, something like that. And then we're going home, and then I can't tell him in the street because all these football fans are around. And he goes, "You're a transvestite?" And then they all just pile in and kick my thing. So I thought, okay. And then I went back to a place called Croydon, which is the nearest sort of town. And there was I said, "Why don't we have something to eat?" So we went into this kind of cafe type place. And there was a room in the back which had 3 tables in it. It was kind of set back, and there were 3 tables, and only 1 table was being used. We sat in the middle table, and then after about 5 minutes, the people on the first table left. So I decided that was the time to tell him, and I told him, and he was okay about it. I don't think he was expecting that, but he was okay. And then he wrote a letter to me afterwards, and he said he thought it was okay. And he thought if my mum was alive, if my mum had been alive, she would have been okay. And he's been generally supportive in the way that I've tried to be in the riches towards Sam, the youngest son character. I've tried to play exactly like my father did to me, which is positive but not wild about it. You know, like my dad said to the press in Britain, he said he was not best pleased. Very English kind of saying, very kind of not top of your hit parade kind of thing. So, but yeah, he's being cool about it. I think it's because I was cool about it. You know, I think if you say, look, this is what's happening, this is what I'm doing, and, you know, if you've got any disagreements with that, I'm not going to really listen to them, so hopefully we're going forwards from this point, so I'm not going to back out of this, and then it sort of lays the ground root out. And I also told him, I said, I remember saying, I think the British public will be cool with this. And he said, "Oh, I'm not sure about that." But they have been generally, you know. I mean, it's in the same logic. And the British public, the American public, the French public probably would be eventually if they ever get to know that I exist. And when I get to Paris to do my stand-up there, and then they go, "Oh, because I'm travesty in French." This whole problem was one of my early bits of stand-up. One of my bits of stand-up in French is about. You spend all this time trying to tell people you're a transvestite, and then in France you tell people you're a travesty, which sounds like you're saying you're a catastrophe. And so I was saying that in French, and that was funny for me, but not in particular. So